everyone, I am Melanie Youngsma, publisher of the Lansing Journal. The Lansing Journal is Lansing's only newspaper, and we work hard to keep our diverse community informed and connected. Not just about big news and big events, but also about regular community amenities that you might not be aware of. Reader Michael Hersom sent in an idea for a video. He suggested that maybe the walking paths and walking options throughout Lansing might make a good video. And since my dog Scout and I go for a walk every day, this idea was right in our wheelhouse. Now, most of the time when Scout and I are walking, we're taking care of work-related things. We might walk to the post office to check the Lansing Journal P.O. box. We might make deliveries to Lansing Journal subscribers. Sometimes we walk to specific buildings or locations to take photos for an upcoming article. And those are all great walking options. Walking through Lansing neighborhoods and through the business corridors of Lansing, great walking options. The focus of this week's video, though, is going to be more on the walking paths, places that are specifically set up for walkers or bikers. So I believe Scout is ready. And if you're ready too, let's go for a walk. Today, Scout and I are going to walk the North Creek Trail through Lansing Woods. This is a really nice walking path, biking path. It can be a little difficult to walk to the walking path. Scout and I have to take 186th to get here, and that is a county road. There's a sidewalk on the north side of 186th, but it's very narrow and it's right next to this busy street. On the south side of 186th is a gravel shoulder that often floods when it rains and stays muddy for a long time afterward. So that's not great walking either. But once you get here, it's really a nice path. Good morning. How are you? Good.
Hey, Scout.
You're gonna be in my video.
What's your goodie? Okay.
Scout loves Randy and Maverick because Randy has treats.
Here you go. Good boy. Good girl.
They actually came through and cleaned the whole path after the storm.
That was nice.
Oh.
That was a treat.
That's the first time I've seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
Were there trees down in here?
A lot of branches, a lot of debris.
A lot of debris. I cleaned up a lot as I was walking back and forth, but they really came in and blew it.
Yeah, it was really nice.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Have a good walk.
Scout.
Okay, go back.
See you, Mav.
Bye, Scout.
See a couple of turtles. More walkers. Good morning. You're skiing again, huh? have the option of going straight here or turning right and crossing Torrance, and the path then continues into Glenwood, and I think it ends up in Sweetwoods. That's a much longer section of path over there. Scout and I continue on this way. There's a deer. Popped his head up. I haven't seen him. There's so many deer in there. So that's the Thorn Creek Trail, at least part of it. This morning, Scout and I are on the Pennsy Greenway Trail. We hopped on right here at Erfert Park, which is on Roy Street, because we had to stop at the post office anyway. So after that stop, we hopped on the trail, and we're going to take the trail north for a while. See how far we go. Stop for a moment at this little memorial. Lansing section of the Pennsy Greenway is dog friendly. Now. The other Bernice Avenue. Crossing that. So if you continue through this from this point, I believe the next major road crossing is 170th, and then I think the next one is 159th, so you end up in Cal City. We're not going to go that far today. We're going to take this path, which is also freshly paved. Last time we walked here, this was grass. And this is Potts Park. So there, we just took the Pennsy Greenway trail from Winterhoff Park to Potts Park. Scout and I are here at Erfert Park today. Erfert is one of just a few parks in Lansing that has a walking path. So we are going to walk the Erfert Park path. Steep stairway. And when you get to the top, the hill gives you a nice view of the park. So that's a loop of the walking path at Erfert Park. Today, Scout and I are at Lan-Oak Park, Lansing's oldest and largest park. Lan-Oak is not one of the parks that has an official walking path, but because it's so large, if you walk all the way around the perimeter, that is about 3/4 of a mile. So that's what Scout and I are going to do today. To be honest, Lan-Oak Park is my favorite Lansing park because this is the park I grew up going to. I lived a block east on Escanaba, and so this is the park that all of my little neighborhood friends and I would bike over to or walk over to. Spent a lot of time on the playground and the swings. See, there's a lot of wide open space in Lan-Oak Park. My little neighborhood friends and I would also take kites here and fly kites in the park. I don't know if kids fly kites anymore. But if you do, this is a good spot for it. Even though there are a lot of large trees to avoid with your kite, there's plenty of open space as well. That's a walking tour of Lan-Oak Park, my personal favorite park. A lot of amenities here, and yeah, about 3/4 of a mile around the perimeter, which makes a nice morning walk. We are at the Pennsy Greenway Trail again. In an earlier segment, we took the trail north, heading toward Calumet City and Chicago. Today we're starting at Clock Tower Plaza, and we're standing next to the historical marker that explains how the Pennsy Greenway came to be. And Scout and I are going to head south this morning to the Indiana border. There's today's walk. We made it to the Indiana border of the Pennsy Greenway. Sometimes on Sunday mornings, Scout and I like to head further down the trail into Indiana. The trail connects with a residential neighborhood near a park, so that's a nice quiet walk. We're not going to do that today, but yeah, Pennsy Greenway, another nice walking option in Lansing. Well, thank you everyone for joining Scout and myself on all of our walks this week. We enjoyed having you along. We hope you enjoyed it as well. If you are out on the streets and sidewalks and walking trails of Lansing and you happen to see us, please say hello. We love meeting Lansing Journal readers and supporters. Stay safe and healthy as you're walking around Lansing, and have a good week. We will see you next